Grand Rising and welcome, fam, to My Stepdad. It's going to be a platform just to be a reflection of a spark. See, there's a moment in life when a thought doesn't feel like it comes from us. It feels like it arrives through us. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It's more like a quiet whisper, an interruption that just comes in through the middle of everything when we seem to think we know everything. See, I've been sitting with something like that probably my entire life. And I don't know that I would call it a religion, and I don't know that it's technically a philosophy, but it's certainly rooted in wisdom. It feels more like a responsibility that's slowly becoming clear. See, there are people in this world that are surrounded by noise but starving for a voice. Surrounded by information but starving for direction, and surrounded by connections but still feeling alone when it matters most. And I know because I used to be one of them. See, there are moments in our lives when we do not need answers from a system. We do not need correction. We do not need judgment. What we need is a human voice that says, "You're going to be okay. Let's just think this through." It's not what happens to us, but for us. So it's not to control, it's not to save, it's not to stand with, but to stand in long enough so that we can back ourselves up. And somewhere in that reflection, it all starts to make sense. Maybe purpose is not always discovered in greatness. Maybe purpose sometimes is just discovered in availability. Path of least resistance, a steady voice, a grounded presence, a reminder that thoughts are not commands and feelings are not permanent states of mind. And this is where it all starts to make sense. My idea takes shape. It's not a movement, it's not an institution, it's just a spark. Something small enough to be real. Something human enough to be reachable, attainable. Something honest enough to admit it does not have all the answers. It's just present. It's just listening. It's just direction when somebody feels like they're drifting. They're going to miss the mark. Now, I definitely don't think I'm being asked to fix the world. I think I'm being asked to show up for a corner of it. To corner people. And maybe that's what a calling actually is. It's not thunder, it's not perfection, and it's not certainty. But consistency in that direction that keeps pulling you back to your attention, even when you try to ignore it. So, I call this feeling a spark. Not a fire that consumes everything. Not a flame that demands everyone's attention. Just something steady enough that if somebody else is sitting in the dark, they can find it. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. You're enough, I'm enough. Let's be a voice to those who don't know they're enough or enough to know they're enough. As always, peace. I love you.